Well, hello, my offspring. Mother is here. Mommy cray cray. Oh, I need 2 cameras. And today we have something really, really special. I will be traveling to Windsor for the royal wedding. Okay, I'm going to Windsor, but I'm not like invited to the wedding, but you know, I feel like it's history. There's a woman of color entering into the royal family, and she's American, and she represents everything I pretty much would want my daughters to be as they grow up. And let's face it, me, I'm a struggle bus. Meghan's so perfect. Okay, and because Meghan is so perfect, she had a wonderful vlog before, you know, she was supposed to marry some dude named Harry. In fact, Meghan Markle was one of my go-to idols for style and fashion and life tips, just based on me being a fan of her on Suits. Yes, folks, I have loved Meghan even before Harry did. In honor of Meghan and my road to Buckingham Palace, well, my road to the road outside of Buckingham Palace, I ain't quite going in Buckingham Palace, but you know, not all of us can be fancy. But on my outside looking in road to Buckingham Palace, I thought I would share with you some tips that I learned from Meghan Markle's blog that I've learned over the years, and also a few of her favorite items. I mean, what could be more appropriate than that? The first item I have is this beautiful Gurkha luggage bag. Now, she has the actual roll-on, carry-on, whatever. This, I just have the bag because I ain't got coins for the big one. But this bag is super awesome. I have a bunch of stuff in here. So it's really roomy. As you can see, it looks just like hers and her little picture of her packing things. It's a timeless bag. Gurkha, I mean, they make beautiful bags. They're expensive, but the good thing about this is they have great resale value, and they literally will never go out of style. It's just a classic old brand from, I think it's the UK. I don't know, girl. All I know is I love this bag. This is what it looks like on me, and it's unisex. Pretty much I could wear it, my husband can wear it, pretty much anybody can wear this bag. So, okay, I probably need this. My straps are quite, they probably, wait, what in the world? Okay, so we have our bag like this, and we put it on, and it's a great little duffel piece. As you can now clearly see, this is me with the duffel, great little bag. Man, woman, child, probably not child, this is probably as big as Ellie. I could probably put Ellie in here. Hi, Ellie. So here are a few packing tips that I have learned from Meghan Markle through the years. So one of her favorite packing tips, and it's kind of ghetto, but kind of smart, but it's still kind of bootleg and ghetto, but that's what we like, is our dryer sheets. So she says she packs dryer sheets between the different layers of her clothes. You just basically put the dryer sheets between each layer of clothing. When you do that, your clothes not only smell fresh when you get there, but if you have to reuse clothes or you can't really get to laundry, especially if you're gonna be going on a long trip, this is a great way to keep the clothes smelling fresh even if you've worn them all day, and to take extra ones so when your laundry, when you get home, your laundry doesn't smell like an absolute sewer when you get home if you can't do laundry right away. So I feel like this is an amazing tip. I am also bringing along with me some Febreze Unstoppables because I feel like that's like, when you're traveling with kids and things like that, things get a little, they get a little messy, you know what I'm saying? So here again, the dryer sheet. Let me show you guys how I put it in my luggage. As you can see, there's a dryer sheet that kind of popped out of there. There's dryer sheet, let me see. There's a dryer sheet here, as you see. So I put in my luggage another dryer sheet. And there's dryer sheets all between these dresses. If I can find them. There we go, dryer sheet. So that's how you do it. And right now, this smells better than when it normally comes out the laundry because there's so many dryer sheets in here. It just smells really, really, really amazing. So that is what I have in my luggage. The next that we have comes via Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes, Meghan Markle has a tip from Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, actually she heard it from a great friend, from another friend who told her about it. So it didn't really come from him, but she's assuming it comes from him. So her next recommended tip is, what in the world? Did I put it in here? Oh. Is Neosporin. So she takes a cotton swab and puts Neosporin in her nose on a plane. Now, to me, this is insane. Well, it sounded insane until I realized why she does it. It's to help keep her clear of bacteria and different things on a plane. Planes are super dirty, especially if you're going on a long overseas flight like I'm about to go on. It's really gross. The air is dry, your nose can get dry, and then also you're breathing in all types of germs and things like that. This is a way to protect you on the plane so when you arrive, you're not sick and falling over and struggling unless you've been having a cocktail or two. Speaking of falling over sick and dead, the next tip we have from Meghan Markle is she always takes sanitizer wipes and sanitizer spray with her on the plane. Why does she do that? Well, the wipes are to wipe down your seat and all the surfaces on the entire plane. Well, if you did the whole plane, that'd probably take a lot more than just this little pack of wet ones. But she basically uses these to disinfect her entire area. Even if you're sitting next to people on the plane, people may look at you crazy, but girl, we don't care. If they ask you if you're crazy, say, listen, I learned this from my homegirl, Meghan Markle. Next up on this Meghan Markle train isn't necessarily a tip, but they are products that she uses. And they're right on my feet. That's right. Look at that leopard baby. These are some of Meghan Markle's favorite shoes. In fact, she loves them so much, she is actually having the company, well, they made her a custom slipper for her wedding day. I actually ordered that slipper because they just put on sale, but it hasn't arrived yet. But you can see her sporting around in these mohair birdies. This is what this brand is. Basically, they make shoes that are actually slippers. So the inside of here, as you can see, it's like a super soft cushiony material, but it's a hard rubber sole that you can wear as like a slipper. And I have worn these all winter and I have worn them out and they still look pretty good. I got Cheetos in my slipper. And here are another pair. These are their cheetah print. And as you can see inside, these have shearling, and you would think these would make your feet hot. They really don't make your feet hot. So these are some shoes that she recommends, and I have to swear by these. I've gotten these for my mother, my mother-in-law, and I always tell people these are the most comfortable shoes pretty much ever. So if you ever feel like you want to wear house shoes or slippers out, now you can go to Birdie's and you can do that. And they're not paying me to say this, but shout out to you, Birdie's. I need an endorsement. I really do. Next up is a Meghan Markle travel tip. She always takes, just so her stomach doesn't act up, especially traveling to different countries, but just in general, she uses these when she travels, and it's a high-strain probiotic. And this is the actual brand she uses. And speaking of your stomach, another thing she recommends is wherever place you go to, make sure you eat on the schedule there to help you avoid jet lag. That was a free tip. Next up are not travel tips, but they're basically a few of Meghan Markle's favorite things or things we have seen her wearing around. I've picked up some over the past few months, and so I thought I would share with you. So the first one is this Oral-B hair texturizing spray. So it's supposed to be pretty awesome. She swears by this when she was doing a lot of blowouts on suits. Her hair looks a little bit more straighter and glossier now, so I don't know if she's still using a texturizing spray, but her and a lot of people swear that this will give you the full body blown out look, which I think will be helpful on a plane, especially if your hair gets flat, you want to arrive and look good for your prince or, you know, the cabbie, whoever. Next is a mascara that she is said to have used. Revitalash is supposed to be super volumizing. I have not used it, and it's supposed to actually help your lashes with lengthening. So this is supposed to really help lengthen and grow your lashes. I don't know if it's really true, but she swears by it, so I think she's probably one of the most credible people in the world. So we're gonna go with it, and I will be trying this while on my stay in the UK. Next up, we have something that she swears by as well, the Touche Eclat by YSL, and it's basically a little brightener. It's supposed to be a little bit of a concealer, but it really doesn't conceal. It just basically brightens your face up, like the inner corner of your eyes, different areas, just to give you a little highlight and really make you look fresh and give you that pop. Next up, we have these J. Crew sunglasses. Now, Meghan, I don't think has this this frame, but I do. But these are actually super cute. You've seen her kind of wearing those circular ones with the little cat eye. So I've had these for a while. I actually had these before people put that out there. So I've had these for a really long time. So these are basically some sunglasses you will see her wearing, and it looks pretty cool. But I love it. Now, one of the last things I want to show you guys is this necklace. Meghan was wearing this necklace with the letter H and M on there, I guess for Harry and Meghan while they were dating. So I got one with M for mommy, N for Naya, E for Ellie. So this is my necklace I will be wearing all throughout my stay in the UK. I really won't be changing my jewelry that much. Here's look at mother's necklace, mother's pearls. There's mother. Ooh, this is really pretty on me. I really like it. So there's our initials all on here, as you can see. So the last two things I want to show you is this Everlane tote that I've had forever. This is a tote she wore on her first public appearance with Prince Harry at the Invictus Games. You can see her walking with it. This tote is super inexpensive. One of the things I want to say, a lot of the stuff she has is super inexpensive and very accessible to the average person. But this is one of those things that is very accessible. I think it's $100, and that may be a lot to some people, but for a person on Meghan Markle's level, it's really not that much money, girl. You could save up, you know, a couple dollars. $10 for 10 months, you're gonna get you an Everlane tote. So it's a great catch-all bag. The only thing I don't love about the bag is it doesn't have a zipper, but I think they have a zipper version, but I wanted to get the one that she had just so I could show you guys, and so this is it. And the leather is really stiff at first, but it definitely has been softening up as I just kind of mush it and throw it around. You don't want to protect it, you want it to get, you know, that really, you want to soften it by just kind of being rough with it, and that's what I've done. And so this is her tote. Have you noticed the last item? It's been in this video the whole time. I haven't mentioned this. Did you know? Did you get it? Leave a comment. Did you comment? That's right. I have her hat. This hat basically defined Meghan Markle 2016 and 17, but mostly 2016. It is the Biltmore Madewell hat. And as you can see, this is the hat up close. So this is the hat that you see her wear. She doesn't have her pin in hers. I can take this pin out, but I like the pin in mine. But she basically wears this hat like this almost in every single picture you see of her. And of course mine's been crooked this whole video, but ignore that. So this is the hat. I'm gonna be wearing this pretty much every day in the UK. I've gotten so many compliments. People really like this hat. I think it's unexpected. Not too many people wear hats like this consistently. It elevates you from like the everyday ball cap look and really takes your look to a new Meghan Markle level. So kids, are we ready for the royal wedding? Yes, Mommy, we're ready. If you want to see these cringy dolls and more cringy products for the royal wedding, make sure you check out Mommy Cray Cray this week for really, you know, stuff that even make me say, I'm a fan, but sometimes it's going too far. Make sure you guys check me out on Instagram this week. I will be taking pictures and I am visiting the royal church before the wedding. All types of things I'll be doing in the UK. Oh, are you ready, children? It's time to get your flight.